Alright, so welcome YouTube. Recently I had decided to upgrade to a desktop computer setup instead of a laptop setup, so as of this first segment, I'm still waiting on the computer desk and tower to arrive in the mail. Now I ordered my computer tower off of Newegg, which is basically like an online version of another version of Best Buy, but online. So I bought like 5 things from Walmart, which I'll start showing you guys now. I bought a on-brand mouse pad because it was $5 and the other two was like $25 and $30. I don't think like the brand of mouse pads really matter. Then I bought a basic Razer wired mouse. Then I bought a basic Razer keyboard for my desktop, and this one is it is wired as well. Computer chair, I bought a Mainstay mid-back chair, so I was told that this was a decent chair for the price. Monitor, I got a LG 27-inch full HD monitor because to me, I'm not using the desktop to play video games. I'm just wanting to use it to edit videos. So to me, I'm not wanting a crazy like monitor like 4K 240 hertz or whatever. But in the next segment, I'm going to assemble the computer chair, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I believe I have this on the on the right side for me to open this up, so I'm gonna cut it open. Alright, well, here's the piece that attaches the legs to the bottom of the chair. So I didn't see any instructions in this box at all, so I guess I'm just gonna have to assume where everything goes. Alright, so I believe that's all the parts from the back of this. So now I'm going to try to get this assembled. Alright, so this is this is having me start off with assembling the wheels. Alright, so for me to attach the legs to the base, I need the A1 screws along with the Allen wrench. Alright, so the next step is to attach the base cover to the base, which is this thing. So that was the easiest step so far, so that's probably the only easy step. So the next step is to put the wheels on. So just grab these. Alright, well, that was the next step. So the next step for me to do is to attach the armrests onto the seat parts. Probably gonna need help with that, so I'm gonna go get help, and I'm gonna clear up this area so it's easier for me to assemble the chair together. Alright, so for this, to attach the armrests on, I need the A3 bolts. Alright, so I got the the top section of the chair completed, so I'm gonna take a little break because my back is feeling a bit stiffy after it's not feeling the greatest after squatting down for that length of time I did. Alright, so YouTube, for the last part of this I have to put this bracket piece on so I can attach the base of the chair to the Alright, so now the last thing to do is to put the plastic caps on these screw holes, but that isn't necessary to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway, so I'll move on to the next segment where I assemble the desk. Alright, so YouTube, I have this desk, like the box upside down, because obviously I have to cut through tape in order for me to open this box up, so it shows a no utility, like a no knife thing, but it's like a utility knife. I don't know if that applies to all knives or what, but I'm just gonna gently crease this tape. And so here it is. Need you to put that piece right up against the bottom of that, already have it set up to how I need it. Alright, so there's the first part of it, the first step done on this. Alright, so the next step is to attach these pieces to these, and I have these lined up. I'm just gonna, the framing lined up, so the holes on the top here, they have to be facing upward, so as to do it on the outer holes on the frame. So I'm going to put it in one at a time. I'm gonna screw these 4 on one frame piece, then screw the other frame piece on. The next step is to put the G panel on the bottom. Alright, so we're gonna need more 1 screws, then we attach it in like the middle. After you tighten all of those up, the next 2 steps are just attaching like the next 2 panels on. The bottom panel is going to be the G panel and the top panel is the B panel. What I was just thinking of was just setting it on the side, on its side, and screwing it in that way. Alright, so YouTube, that's the full assembly of this desk. Besides like the headphone, like the drawers and the headphone holder piece, but I'm not worried about the headphone holder piece that attaches on the other side of this desk. But the drawers are pretty easy to assemble. So that about I'll show you guys the desk whenever I get it in the position I want it to, whenever I get it put where I want it to be. So see you guys in that segment. Alright, so there's what the desk looks like, then there's what the chair looks like. This is like the only solution I have for the desk in my room, so I'll cut to the part where I'm setting everything else up. I'm saving like the monitor, like the keyboard and mouse for when I get the tower, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I finally got the tower in, so I'm gonna unbox it here. I'm probably gonna wind up setting it on the floor so I can like pull it out, like pull the tower out of the box. Pretty sure I have to plug this into the tower so it can receive Wi-Fi signal. Okay, well, here's what it looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna find a good spot for my tower on my desk to see how I want it. So after that, I'm going to assemble the rest of the stuff, like get the rest of the stuff ready. Alright, so I'm gonna have to put the tower on the on the top of the desk. So I'm gonna, before I get everything put together, I got to finish off everything else, like assembling the monitor and stuff. Alright, so here's what the monitor looks like. So now I gotta get its its center leg assembled. So here's what the mouse looks like. As you guys see, it's wired. I purposefully went with wired because I like wired better than Bluetooth, like for mouse and keyboard wise. Okay, so here's what the keyboard looks like. What I'm going to do, since I unboxed everything now, is I'm going to get my setup set up fully. Show you guys my setup afterwards. Alright, so YouTube, this is my desktop setup. As you guys see that this is pretty much final. This is the final organization of it for me. So I'll cut to the part where I talk about where I review it and stuff. Alright, so YouTube, I ended up choosing to only use my desktop setup for a few days because in that 3 days or so, I thought to myself, I only have it because I wanted to make editing videos easier for myself. It's not like I'm using it as a gaming setup. So, but overall, it's the processing power is it's faster at processing videos than what my laptop was. So overall, I am enjoying my setup for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next one.